circulation. So student, there is something magical about walking bare feet on the seashore. देखा है ना आपने कितना अच्छा फील होता है without bare feet. Okay, the wet sand on the beach. कौन सी sand? जो बीच की जो sand होती है, wet sand. The cool breeze, the seabird, the smell of the salt in the air, and the music. Which thing? And the music of the waves. Everything is so fascinating. Okay, but unlike the calm water of ponds and lakes, ocean water keeps moving continuously. All of you know about water. जो आपका ocean water होता है ना बेटा, वो move करता है बिल्कुल continuously. It is never still. So the movement that occur in ocean. So as you all of you know that now you got it. Ocean water keeps moving continuously. It is never still. So that's why some movement also occurred in ocean. So it can be broadly characterized as the first one waves, and the second one tides, and the third one current. Which one? Yes, the first one ocean's water movement. Okay, किसका movement? जो आपका ocean water का movement है. It can be broadly divided as which thing? Waves, tides and currents. First we will talk about the student waves. So what do you understand by waves? A disturbance on the surface of water. Okay, caused by the rhythmic movement of water particles. Okay, due to the action of winds. You can say that activity also, just with the help of example, you can easily understand the meaning of the wave. Just think, when you are playing through a ball on the beach and the ball falls, okay, so into the water, what happened? It is fun to watch how the ball gets washed back to the shore by the wave. Waves को आप balls को फेंकोगे, ठीक है, किसमें? वाटर में, तो वो वापस आ जाएगी. यस, ball gets washed back to the shore by the waves. So in short terms we can say that when the water on the surface of the ocean rises, which thing? When the water on the surface, जो water है आपका surface के ocean का, जो rise करता है and fall, rises and fall, they are called waves. Okay, now got it? A disturbance of the surface of a water, जो surface of a water आपका rise कर रहा है, fall कर रहा है. The height of the wave depends on the speed of the wind. Okay, speed of the wind is the main reason to which thing to create a height of the wave. Tsunami. If we talk about the tsunami also, tsunami is a very long wave caused by submarine or coastal earthquake, landslide or volcanic eruption during a storm. Okay, if we talk about during the storm, so during a storm the wind blowing. Okay, क्या होता है आपका जब storm आ रहा है बहुत तेज, during a storm the wind blowing at very high speed from huge waves. These may cause tremendous destruction. So for this, an earthquake, a volcanic eruption, क्या क्या आपका create होता है बेटा? An earthquake, a volcanic eruption or underwater landslide. Yes, this is the fact. Even underwater landslides are called, can shift large amount of water. As a result, a huge tide wave called tsunami. Just look at the diagram also here. Okay, what it called? Yes, as a result, a huge tidal wave called tsunami. That may be as high as 15 meter. How much meter? Yes, that may be height as 15 meter. 15 meter is formed. The largest tsunami ever measured was 150 meter high. If we talk about the largest tsunami, so largest tsunami, you can say that we have already measured how much meter high? 150 meter high. Okay, the largest tsunami, all of you now got it. These waves travel at a speed of more than 700 kilometer. कितनी स्पीड में चलती है बेटा? These waves travel at a speed of more than 700 km per hour. The tsunami of the 2004. If we talk about one of the tsunami also, so it caused, and when 2004, okay, widespread damage in the coastal areas of India. So the Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar. Which point? Indira Point. So the Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Island got submerged. आप सोचिए कि जो इंदिरा पॉइंट था और आपका अंडमान एंड निकोबार का पॉइंट था वो सबमर्ज हो गए थे आफ्टर द सुनामी. One important thing also, beta, you must know about the tsunami. So tsunami is a Japanese word. Okay, tsunami is a Japanese word. So it is, you can say that means, what is the meaning of the tsunami? So tsunami is a Japanese word that means harbor waves. As the harbors get destroyed, whatever there is, tsunami. Okay, got it. So where do the waves comes from? Now I just come back to the waves after the tsunami. Moves waves from these winds blow across the water surface. क्या surface करती है? Water surface and transmit their energy to the water. Okay, waves on the surface of water, as you can see here. And how waves work? Animation here, as you can see the another picture. Yes, look at here also. Just look at here. Just look at here. Yes, just look at this picture also. Yes, lots of destruction also. One important thing also, tsunami beta, it is also tsunami or the harbor waves struck havoc in the Indian Ocean on the 26th December 2004. When? 26th December 2004. Now the student, just look at here. Okay, as you all if you know about the tsunami, how much destruction it caused. So now we will talk about the tsunami on 26 December 2004. So tsunami or the harbor wave struck havoc in the Indian Ocean. Which ocean? Yes, in the Indian Ocean. On when? On the December 26, 2004. Okay, the wave was the result of the earthquake. Okay, that time one earthquake was happened that under the sea, under the Indian Ocean. So that's why the wave, the tsunami occurred that had its epicenter close to the western boundary of Sumatra. Where? Yes, western boundary of Sumatra. The magnitude of the earthquake was 9.0. How much magnitude? Yes, the 9.0. Okay, fine. So on the Richter scale, as the Indian plate went under the Burma plate, where? Yes, जो आपकी Indian plate वो कहाँ आपके अंडर हो गई थी earthquake होने की वजह से? Under the Burma plate. There was a sudden movement of the sea floor causing the earthquake. The ocean floor was displaced by about 10 to 20 meter and titled in a downwardy direction. A huge mass of ocean water flowed to fill in the gap that was being created by the displacement. This marked the withdrawal of the water mass from the coastline of the land masses in the South and Southeast Asia. Okay, student. So after thrusting of Indian place below the Burma plate, the water mass rushed back towards the coastline and tsunami traveled at the speed of 800 kilometer. How much kilometer it traveled? Yes, 800 kilometer per hour. So for this, comparable to speed of commercial aircraft, just think कितनी कि commercial aircraft and completely washed away some of the island in the Indian Ocean. जो बहुत सारे इंडियन ओशन के आइलैंड थे. ओके, अब आपको पता चल गया कि जो एपिसेंटर था वो कहाँ हुआ आपका. ओके, वेयर? यस, वेस्टर्न बाउंड्री ऑफ सुमत्रा. इतना ज्यादा था बेटा. अर्थक्वेक वाज 9.0 ऑन द रिक्टर स्केल. जस्ट थिंक 7.0 हाईएस्ट होता है एंड दिस इज फ्रॉम 9.0. तो हाउ मच डिस्ट्रक्शन. सो ड्यू टू द दिस some of the island in the Indian Ocean completely wash away. The Indira Point in the Andaman and Nicobar Island that marked the southernmost point of India got completely submerged. पूरा submerged हो गया था as the wave moved from earthquake epicenter from Sumatra towards the Andaman Island and Sri Lanka. इतना destruction हुआ था बेटा. Island and Sri Lanka, the waveland decreased with decreasing depth of water. The travel speed of the wave length, how much? Yes, decline. Okay, the travel speed also declined from 700 to 900 km per hour to less than 70 km per hour. So destruction caused by the tsunami on Tamil Nadu and coast, as you can see the some other pictures also. Beta, it is very the tsunami ravaged the South and South Asian coasts. In that time na destructed a lots of part on 26 December 2004. Now student, we will talk about the tides. Fine. So tides क्या होती है बेटा आपकी टाइड? द रिदमिक राइज एंड फॉल ऑफ ओशन वाटर. ओके, विच थिंग एज यू कैन सी हियर, एक रिदमिक राइज एंड फॉल ऑफ वाटर ट्वाइस इन अ डे. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. ओके, टाइड्स आर द डेली, विच थिंग? यस, टाइड्स आर द डेली राइज एंड फॉल ऑफ द अर्थ वाटर ऑन इट्स कोस्ट लाइन. यस, ट्वाइस अ डे. ओके, so as the tide comes in, the level of water on the beach rises. Which thing rises? The level of water, and where? On the beach. Okay, and as the tides goes out, okay, then what happens? Level of water on the beach goes down. So this is the fact. Okay, beach rises, water on the beach rises, and when the tides come in, and the water on the beach goes down, and as the tides goes out. Tides occur in all bodies of water, but they are most noticeable in the oceans and lakes. Where it is most noticeable? Yes, most noticeable it is an ocean and the lakes. Okay, so as you can hear, so it is the high tide when water covers much of the shore by rising to its highest level. If we talk about the high tides, okay, high tides are when the water reaches its highest point. जब water कहाँ reach करता है? Highest point में. So we can say that it is a high tide when water covers much of the shore by rising to its highest level. And what about the low tide? Okay, so if we talk about the low tide, so it is a low tide when water falls to its lowest level. जब water अगर highest level में जा रहा है तो it is known as high tide. And what about low? Okay, when it is अगर water जा रहा है आपका lowest level में, so it is known as the low tides. Now got it? So here as you can see the picture of high tide and low tides also. So if we talk about the high tides, you all if you know about, at high tide the ocean water has risen as high, jitna as high. Okay, it will go on a shore. And if we talk about the low tide, the ocean water has fallen as low as it can go on a shore. Okay, here as you can see the picture of the tides also. Yes, here is it. Here, these are the pictures, moving picture. Okay. Student, what's the reason behind it? Why it causes the tide? The strong gravitational pull. Which one? आपको पता है gravitational. Okay, so the strong gravitational pull exerted by the sun and the moon on the earth's surface. Okay, what happened now causes the tides. I am going to explain it. Just look at here, student. Now all of you got it, the strong gravitational. Okay, which thing? Yes, strong gravitational. So pull exerted by the sun. Which thing? Exerted by the sun and the moon also. Okay, sun and the moon, as you can see here, on the earth's surface, it causes the tides. The water of the earth closer to the moon. जो water है आपका, ठीक है, वो किसके closer होता है? Closer to the moon and get pulled under the influence of the moon's gravitational force. किसकी gravitational force जो है आपकी उसको cause करती है? Oceans के water को. Yes, moons की gravitational force जो है वो आपको pull करती है अपनी तरफ water को, ocean water को, जो moons की gravitational force होती है, and causes high tide. तो कब क्या होता है आपका? High tides होते हैं. So during the full moon, under this diagram, just look at here, as you can see, if we talk about during the full moon and new moon days, all of you know about the full moon and new moons. Okay, in Hindi you can say that full moon. So the moon and the earth are in the same line. Just look at here. If we talk about the full moon, as you can see here. Okay, just look at the diagram here also, student. If we talk about the full moon, okay, spring tide, you can say that. Okay, which tide? Spring tide. Okay, and when full moon. So just look at the position of the moon and earth and the sun. So बेटा देखिए आपका during the full moon and the new moon, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line. Just look at here, sun just like a straight line. Okay, sun is here, earth is here and moon is here. And what about the other condition? Okay, they are in straight line. Okay, same line. So and the tides are highest. और तब आपकी tides क्या होती है? Highest होती है. So these tides are called spring tides. What it called? Spring tides. Got it? Full moon. Okay, so new moon, as you can see here, again look at the condition of the sun. Then here आपका in between sun and in between earth आपका क्या हो गया? moon. but ये एक straight, okay, same line. so the condition, कौन सी condition आपकी? during the full moon and during the new moon. okay, so during the full moon and new moon days, the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same line and the tides are highest. tides कैसी होती है आपकी? highest होती है. These tides are called spring tides. Now we will talk about the next one, neap tide. Okay, so when the moon is in first and last quarter, as you can see here, sun is here, then earth is here, then moon is here. Okay, herein also sun is here, earth is here and moon is here. So when the moon is in its first and last quarter, the ocean water gets drawn its diagonally opposite direction by the gravitational pull. Where it goes? कौन सी डायरेक्शन में जाता है आपका? diagonally opposite direction. okay, and moon resulting in low tides. So that's why moon, due to the result, what happened? low tide. So these tides are called neap tides. okay, so just look at here, student, you can easily understand. Now look at the this moving diagram also. Now here, yes, spring tides, then here neap tides, then spring, and then again quarter, yes, neap. So now the question comes, next diagram also, it is easier for you to understand this thing, full moon and new moon. Just look at the condition, earth, yes, then neap, and then spring in a same line, then again quarter, yes, neap, then spring, same, then neap, quarter, then spring, same line, like this. About the high tides, now all of you got it. High tides are when the water reaches its highest point. Some of the high tides importance, as you can see, high tides helps in navigation. किस किस में help करता है? helps in navigation. They raise the water level close to the shores. okay, high tides also help the ships to arrive at the harbor more easily. okay, the high tides also help in fishing also. किस चीज़ में और help करता है high tides जो होते हैं? yes, it also helps in fishing. many more fish come closer to the shore during the high tides. बहुत सारी fish जो है बिल्कुल closer आ जाती हैं due to the during the high tide. This enables fishermen to get a plentiful catch. The rise and the fall of water, as you see, the rise and fall of the water due to tides, it's being used to generate electricity also. One important thing, which thing hides high tides? yes, high tide generate electricity in some places also. Now student, just look at here, our next topic, ocean currents. We will talk about the ocean current. So ocean currents are streams of water. Which thing? Yes, ocean currents are river-like movements of water in a larger ocean. okay, they can be cold or warm water currents. So ocean currents are streams of water flowing constantly on the ocean surface in डेफिनेट डायरेक्शन, एक डायरेक्शन में फ्लो करती है. ओके, ओशंस की स्ट्रीम्स ऑफ वाटर है इन ओशन. सो जनरली द वार्म ओशन करंट ओरिजिनेट नियर द इक्वेटर एंड मूव टुवर्ड्स द पोल. सो इफ यू टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट वन, warm. okay, so if we talk about the warm ocean current, so warm ocean current originate near the equator. Where? yes, near the equator and towards the where? Towards the pole. Fine. And if you talk about the cold ocean currents, the cold ocean currents carry water from polar or higher latitudes. कहाँ carry करता है बेटा आपका जो आपका cold ocean currents है? yes, the cold ocean currents carry water from polar or higher latitude to tropical or lower latitude. Some of the examples of ocean currents. Now as you all of you know about the warm ocean currents and cold ocean currents. Okay, here as you can see some of the example. The Labrador ocean current is the cold. Okay, so if we talk about the cold one, so which one? The Labrador ocean current. Okay, another examples also given, just look at here. Then Humboldt or Peru current cold from Antarctica, and then which thing? Two, these are the examples. Okay, which are the examples? Yes, Labrador current and cold from Arctic Ocean. And if you talk about the warm ocean current, okay, so the example is Gulf stream warm from Gulf of Mexico. Okay, कौन सी stream आपकी warm ocean current है? Gulf. Okay, and then Japanese current, Japanese also warm है जो आपकी warm ocean current है from Japan. So the ocean current influences the temperature condition of the area. What it influence? Yes, it influences the which thing? Temperature conditions of the area. Okay, then after this what happened? You can say that warm current bring about warm temperature. Okay, if we talk about the warm. Okay, so warm current आपकी क्या bring करती है बेटा? Warm current brings about warm temperature over land surface and the area where the warm and cold. ठीक है. अब what about the cold current? So cold current need provide the best fishing grounds of the world. Okay, even you can say that seas around Japan and the eastern coast of North America, where yes, seas around Japan and the eastern coast of North America are such example of which thing? Yes, cold currents, which provide the which thing? Cold current meet provide the best fishing ground. Okay, the area where वो warm and cold current meet also, जो area है आपका जहाँ आपकी warm and cold आपकी दोनों जो current मिलती हैं, foggy weather making it difficult for navigation. वो वहाँ का weather what kind of matter? Foggy weather हो जाता है आपका. Now students just look at here. Students just look at here also. Okay, a map, word map given. Okay, here about the cold current, black one, and warm current, red one. Okay, so Gulf Stream, as you can see here, I have already told you about the Gulf Stream. Okay, Gulf Stream is a warm current. Okay, here as you can see the another examples of so many examples. Then South Equatorial current here as you can see. Then what about the other current? Yes, other you can see. Okay, just west wind drift here as you can see the examples. Okay, then which one? Just look at very carefully. Okay, North Atlantic drift as you can see here. So student, just look at very carefully. This map is also given in your book in page number 37. It's showing the different oceanic current. As all of you know that about the ocean current, it can be divided into two. The first one cold and the second one warm. So cold current here in this map define the black arrows, and what about the warm current? It defines as a red arrow. So student, for today that's it, and I have given diagram also. You have to do in your notebook. Okay, and just try to do your work neat and clean, and better watch the videos. Okay, so must watch the videos, then you can easily understand the whole chapter and be regular on your Google Meet class also. So thank you all of you. Have a nice day ahead.